Hola mis amores and welcome back to Messages from Lahierophant. To my day ones that have been with me from the beginning, thank you so much. I love you with all of my heart. And to you guys that are new or unfamiliar to my channel, welcome, bienvenidos. The Hierophant is the fifth card of the Major Arcana deck and is associated with the zodiac sign Taurus and can represent, among other things, a counselor, mentor, or advisor, aka me, La Hierophant. So, for those of you guys that are newbies to my channel or to tarot in general, my disclaimer is I am not a fortune teller. What I am going to do is give you a sneak peek into the energies, both positive and challenging, into your life and advise on how to approach them, as well as how to receive and learn your life's lessons according to your soul contract. It is important to know that many times in life there is no right or wrong decision. Your goal is to simply enjoy the experience, journey, and the lessons that life is giving to you. Now, I have already cleansed the energy of my cards in my space before starting, so I'm just going to run my jippers. You take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. I am a very blunt reader. I don't sugarcoat anything, and I do have an unapologetic potty mouth. Also, I'm prone to bursting out into song from time to time to get certain messages across. So do me a favor. Before I jump right in and get it cracking, take a deep breath, blow it all out, and open yourself and your mind up to the messages that Spirit wants you to receive today. OMG, Virgo. Listen, this is not going to be an easy month for you at all. At all, at all. We're ending on the Four of Pentacles, meaning that you're definitely in grudge. I feel like we're holding on to something. We're holding on to a grudge. And so I feel like the overall message for you for the month of March is going to be to let it go. Release that. For some of you guys, this could be a message of save money, right? Especially with Venus being in retrograde, you definitely may be needing to take a look at your finances and how you are spending right now. You have two gods, minor council or projects. You have two fours, which is a dispute or insomnia. When I read, I like to read from both aspects. It could be both. It could literally be either or, but it could literally be both. And because you have this moon card along with the Four of Swords, I am going to say it's the Four of Swords and the Five of Wands. So this is the dispute and this is the insomnia. Okay. Now you've got a project or minor counsel. So minor counsel being someone you may have to go to get outside advice to deal with a situation, right? Okay, now you, Virgo. So what I feel with this moon card here is that you really have a secret that you're going to have to that's coming to the light. This is something that you may have already intuitively known. We've got the Goddess of Cups and the Moon card. This is heavy psychic intuitive energy. Maybe this minor counsel could have been literally a tarot reader that told you something that is coming up for you, or predicted like, hey, with Mercury being in retrograde, this could be something as simple as um, passwords for your technology, writing something down or something technologically speaking, and you were advised to do that. And the results that come or lack thereof of you listening to those directions, right? Because this Five of Wands is too many people or too many energies working against you. It's too much stuff going on at the same time. It's a bit of chaos, right? This chaos is opposing the flow of where you're trying to be. Okay. This month is very emotional for you. You, Virgo, are going to really need to keep your logics about you and keep your action about you, right? So ensuring that you are, especially with Mercury being in retrograde, you're going to have to mind your communication. You're going to have to be logical. You're going to have to articulate yourself very well, claim boundaries very well. You're going to have to put in some actual physical work and labor. But what it's going to feel like is whatever physical labor that you're putting in, it's going to feel as if it's not moving anywhere, right? And that's why you're going to be in such a stressed out place this month. This dispute is something that you saw coming, Virgo. You were definitely warned intuitively of whatever the dispute may be, or whatever this stagnation or opposition that is preventing the movement forward of where you want to be right now was warned to you. Let's just say that. Some kind of way. It could have been, just your, like I say, your spiritual intuition, your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. You are very much looking at things from a logical standpoint this month, or needing to. Let's say that you're needing to look at things from a logical standpoint this month. And with the Four of Pentacles, really address what are you holding on to that no longer serves you for your greater good, especially when it comes into things of Venus, and Venus being in retrograde. Spending habits and things of that sort are being illuminated at this point in time. What lessons have you learned from the past? With this moon energy here, I feel like what is interesting is that you have triple moon energy. So there is something going on, not just with secrets, not just with things being done in the dark coming to the light, but also things that are going to possibly hurt your reputation, right? And this is an energy of really just needing to rest your mind, right? Maintain control of your emotions, Virgo. Definitely make sure you're looking at things logically, but be aware that for the moment, at least throughout retrograde and eclipse season, you will be seeing a level of stagnation, or a level of non-movement, a level of opposition. Some of you guys may literally have that are either fire signs, or air signs, or it could be a female water sign. There's this energy of, I don't like to, I'm trying to mind my four-letter words, but bitch acidness, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that's a word, but someone that's like, yeah, acting like a bitch ass. And I don't know if it's you, Virgo, or where the dispute lies, but maybe that's why you have this God of Wands energy, because that's the anger that you're feeling, the frustration from that fire sign, passion of the injustice that's happening for you this month, because it's not fair. No, it's not fair. But there's nothing that you can do about it but address why it's triggering you, and how to move forward from there, and what your intuition told you to do. Outside of that, I just want to reiterate, save your money. Save your money, because your only pentacle, Virgo, was the Four of Pentacles, and this up here is your overall. So I'm not sure if, you know, financially speaking, this is going to be a beneficial month for you. Let's say there's not a lot of excess. And if there is excess, you need to be putting it aside for a rainy day. Okay. Now we're going to go to your clarifiers, which were, I told you, double moon energy. Your overall is the letter. So we are talking about some type of information, correspondence that comes into you this month, Virgo, possibly regarding your children, possibly regarding this is feeling like um, childishness. A child, someone that acts childish, let's say that. Temper tantrum is what I'm getting. There could be something going on. Maybe you, Virgo, have to throw a temper tantrum or like a bitch fit or something. I don't know. It just feels like we're spiraling. We're spiraling. Double moon energy, actually triple moon energy. I'm going to get to that in a second. This right here tells me that it's not just your reputation, and it's not just that it was done in the dark that that is bothering you, right? There's this energy of um, who all did this affect? Who all did this behavior effect? Not effect, affect. Now, the child energy for you, the month of March, Virgo, I feel like overall might still be like, if we're looking at the dualities of what I'm looking at, I feel like it still could be a positive energy for you if you do the reflection and releasing that is needed for you, because you have the sunlight in the back of the card. Okay, so it's not all rainbows and butterflies. However, I feel as if there's this energy of it not necessarily being as bad as you think, considering that I don't think you did. Did you have any majors? No, your major arcana was the moon. Okay. Your reflection. Okay. So there's this energy of it could have been worse. There's an energy here of somebody's behavior and their actions not lining up with what they said they were going to do. Like I said, something about the reputation, somebody's reputation, and then we're gonna double down on what is your intuition telling you this month, Virgo. Okay, that's very important from that. What is your intuition telling you? You really need to make sure that you are going to manage your budget wisely, and be prepared for news and like I say, correspondence, letters, emails to be coming towards you this month. And I don't think it's going to be like good news, to be honest with you. It could be, a surprise bill. It could be, like I say, if you're a parent, correspondent from the school that your child has been behaving a certain way. Just take it how it resonates. Virgo, you have side by side, passion, and the wall. Okay. Okay. So whatever, you're pissed, Virgo. You're pissed. There's no other way to get around that energy. Whatever is going on, you are immensely angry within that God of Wands energy. Very fiery, very spicy communication. So be mindful. I feel like this is one of those things where you're going to have to absolutely clear that throat chakra, but be mindful of how you clear it, right? Read people for filth, but ensure that you do it in a nice, nasty way, I guess. You've got side by side, and I feel like your side by side is you balancing out your divine feminine and your divine masculine this month, right? You have two divine masculine cards within your read with the God of Swords and the God of Wands, right? And then you have the Goddess of Cups. So we're needing to make sure that your emotions, your thoughts, and your actions are all balanced out. And also, you're needing to ensure that those earths, not earths, I apologize, the fire sign, the air sign, the water sign individuals that are in your life that this may resonate with you for, you're going to need to make sure that they share the same vision that you do, um, so that you can have a community that in which you can manifest and is going to have your back when these tumultuous times come up. Now, your overall is the wall. Okay. Now, the wall with the moon back there. Okay. The moon is the past. That's where you are blocking yourself. You have to let go of the past, Virgo. You have to figure out a different way to get to your destination or to get to what it is that you want, because where and how you're going about it right now is just blocking you. You're going nowhere. Okay. You have rock bottom and owl eye vision. So, rock bottom is your emotions, goddess of cups. You're in your feelings. You let the mami water drag you down to the ocean. Okay. Within that energy, you have to feel what you're feeling in order for you to heal from it, Virgo. But you can't stay there. You can't stay in your emotions. And that is the lesson that you're learning right now. You're having to regroup. You're having to look at that. She has a cup on top of her head, which is what? Keep your emotions balanced. Okay. You've got the third eye chakra open. Stay there. Stay in the vision and what you're visualizing. Okay. You've got your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. That's that intuition. What are they telling you to do? What is your gut telling you? What is your gut telling you, Virgo? There's a lesson, and it might be a very hard lesson that you're going to have to learn the month of March. Okay. So be prepared for it. Stay vigilant. Okay. And I really feel like there's not a lot of action that you can really be doing as far as physical action. I feel like that's why they're here to the side, Virgo. Be prepared to take action. However, the cardinal energy for your month of March is going to be, and it's going to revolve around controlling your emotions. Okay. From there, you have worthiness as your overall. You have seasons, surrender, level up, divine lineage, etheric chords, and storms. Okay. So you are going to have to deal with the storm. Boy, yeah. Transformation. She's coming through. And if you add that 3 and that 1 together, that's the number 4, which is telling me that this new season will be probably starting for you around April. Now, etheric chords. These are your soul ties, your children. You know, I told you there's well, I don't know if I said that. I do feel like there is possibly, Virgo, you in need to surrender and let go of past childhood traumas. There is a need for you to recognize your divine lineage while you weather this storm, and knowing that through weathering this storm, that's how you're going to level up and know that you are worthy of what it is that you desire. Okay. You are worthy. Now, when we go over here to this deck here, your overall was cambio todo cambia, which means change, everything changes, right? So in order for you to become this butterfly, you're going to have to be in a cocoon. We have, boom, triple moon energy. You have to release. You have to let go. Every moon card that came up for you, Virgo, has a full moon in it. So it could definitely be a strong indicator that you need to really release some on the full moon of March, in whatever it may be. I'm not sure what that is right now. Don't quote me. La Sirena. See, I told you earlier, you let the Mami Wata drag you all the way down to the depths of the ocean. Okay. You need to focus on what it is that you desire. What are you wishing for? What are you hoping for? What is the result that you're trying to attain? And within that, you're going to have to be patient and weather this storm. You're going to have to deal with the emotions of what you're going through. Um, and then there's an energy here of the nurturing that has to take place because of um, because of this healing past, releasing, again, reputation, using your intuition, and knowing that something that was done in the dark will come to the light. And for some of you guys, Virgo, that revelation is not going to be a positive one. And that revelation is going to send you on an emotional whirlwind. Okay. So keep that in mind. Um, I'm going to double down and reiterate again about recognizing any fiscal toxic spending habits, especially while Venus is in retrograde. Righty, and then we are going to close out with your vibrational cards where you just have vibe check. Virgo, you're going to need to check that vibe of yours. You have be grateful, you have see the solution, and you have get grounded. Okay, so very much problem solving energy, very much, like I said, looking at things logically, resolving whatever the issue is, ensuring that you stay grounded, ensuring that you have a spirit of gratitude and being thankful, even if it is for the bare minimum. And check your vibe. And if ever you feel like you're feeling ungrateful, or you feel like you're being ungrateful, or you don't feel um, or you're feeling low because life is not where you want it to be, check yourself, check your vibe, and go back to a spirit of gratitude, ground yourself. And again, just remember to look at and see the solution to this, okay? So, that being said, Virgo, that's going to conclude your messages for the month of March. I pray that you guys stay blessed and highly favored and protected out here in these streets until next month. Thank you so much for reaching the end of my video. If this message resonated with you, please like and subscribe to the channel. Please follow me on all of my social media platforms. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so in the link in the description box below.